Greetings everybody, that's MB.
That's MB.
We are the Loop Troop and we are back with an unboxing of a Sideshow toy today. Figure, collectible, whatever you want to call it. So probably some differences between the hot toys.
Yeah.
Possibly. New background. We've had a fuck on to get this video. That's why we're laughing, because we don't know if it's going to go off or not. So let's just go with it. New
For
background.
the fifth fucking time. New background.
We're out the broom cupboard.
Yeah.
The light, based on feedback from the last video. I've said that about 5 times already as well, but you won't get to see it.
You might get the 5-minute clip of us just laughing.
Yeah.
But if we'd have had a handgun, we wouldn't have been laughing.
Yeah. Something would have got it. My vote's on the dog over that.
Technology can...
Yeah, we've had a right fuck on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so based on feedback on the Black Panther video, which is shot through the roof, we've got nearly 1,000 views on that.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fantastic.
Unbelievable.
And we've had some good feedback, some good comments. So
yeah. People going back to the old videos, giving us comments on that, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Picked up on, this is why we've got the light, so we've picked up on that, and we will do a daft couple of minute video on Black Panther under good light, where you can just have a look around the figure and we won't talk loads of shit.
Yeah.
And that'll hopefully give you a second opinion or look at the figure, just the figure itself. But we're sticking by our scores all bar, and I've dropped one off the accessories because as it was brought up by someone who watched the video, they could have maybe put in a diorama stand when we were saying really what could you put in there. So thumbs up for the comment. Definitely took it on board, and yeah, you're right. They could have put something else in for the price of the figure. So yeah, let's move on. How long this video is gonna last, I do not fucking know.
So there we have it. Sideshow's Darth Vader
in
the box. Fairly similar to a Hot Toys box.
Yep.
Magnetised on the side, opens up, displays all the figure and everything in there for you to have a look at. With some poses, I think, around the outside of the box, which are of the figure.
It is very Hot Toysy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fairly similar.
It does carry the actual Disney endorsement there, which is a nice touch. Vader. I've said it 4 times, but Vader.
Lord of the Sith. There we go.
Yeah.
Again, similar packaging to Hot Toys. All secured up within the clamshell.
2 layers.
2 layers, yeah. One for your figure.
One for your figure, one for your accessories.
Figure's head's held in place by a little bit in there to hold it. And then, for a bit of added security, you've got a tie back. Just in there.
These all out. Crotch grabber stand.
Yeah.
Another 3 sets of hands.
Love the smell of a new figure.
Collector's glue bag.
Yeah. It is like only collectors will know.
Don't point with hands at yourself. Shit goes down. Make sure you don't do that at all. So, we have the accessories out. And I say at this point, the camera's still fucking on.
Don't fucking say a thing.
Lost all the footage of everything we were going to put on the channel, but the camera's still on. I had a video of Mila Kunis in the bath on that camera.
Yeah.
We've had to format it.
And there is Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith.
Yeah. And it's Vader.
You can't really go wrong, can
it's
you?
Vader.
Vader's Vader.
That's what he does. He's... I honestly have no idea why it's took you so long to get a fucking Vader as a Star Wars fan. Because he is the character that
I'll tell you why, right?
For me.
One, I love the Emperor, Return of the Jedi Emperor, fucking class. And the prequels, as bad as they were, did a good job with the Emperor. Because he was in it all the way through, pulling the strings. And there's no decent Luke Skywalker to go with it. I want a Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, that looks class. The only other one that I would have bought would be the Bespin one, which is fucking unbelievable.
Off the aerial.
Yeah, which is unbelievable, but...
It's an unbelievable price.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Just to add...
There you have it.
This... lightsaber is not like the Sideshow lightsaber. It's kind of textured, like beveled, like I don't know. It's not smooth like that.
Yeah,
like
the Hot Toys are smooth.
We're going to look at both at the end, but we're going to wrap this video up before we do that. So we don't want to take any thing away from this.
Mm-hmm.
It does have the little clasp on to like hook from his belt, but I don't know. Why does it turn on?
Doesn't.
Ah.
No light of function on that lightsaber.
Right.
Which, it's a shame, and it probably should be an added function for a lightsaber to turn on, but personally, I'm not bothered about it because I don't like...
Yeah, to be fair, I only really...
Kylo runs up anyway. It's the same with Rey's on the Hot Toys side.
I'll tell you what happened on Friday.
What?
Why you should have a lightsaber. Right, this is the only reason why you should have a lightsaber. I sat and watched Rogue One, and then I ran up the stairs like a kid on Christmas Day, and grabbed me fucking Darth Vader, and got a black box behind him. I'm excited talking about it, and then turned his on and took about 4 snaps.
Yeah, they were good snaps.
Because he was class. But that's the only when he's in the dark with the red light.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen Rogue One, go and watch it because he's fucking class.
He's beast.
Yeah.
He's fucking beast in it.
When he's in the dark with the red light on, he looks fucking mean. Like properly mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put him back and turned it off. Put it back, come back downstairs and just thought, fucking hell, that film was class. And text you. It's the best I've seen, it's the best I've seen. Peter Cushing is the best I've seen. I just want a Peter Cushing now. I just want a Peter Cushing now. If you don't know Peter Cushing's in it, you know now.
Yeah, he was in the trailers anyway. I was in one of them.
So, yeah. Different away at hands. Look at that. His finger banging hand. Join me.
Yeah, hands are rubber.
Yeah.
And the joints for them, if you can see, I don't know if you can because it's very dark in there, but they're inside.
Yeah.
Unlike the
Hot Toys ones
the
come
Hot Toys
loose
ones
from each way, don't they?
Yeah.
I guess these would, wouldn't they? Do you
Possibly.
get any replacement pegs or not?
No. But it looks to me like...
It looks the same
from
kind
looking
of
at it,
thing.
it looks like they're all in there inserted and you
Yeah.
could probably pull them out. But
Throw
I'm not
grab.
gonna mess about with it. Yeah.
Don't point it at yourself. The belt holding hands, is it them two?
Yeah. Pause him on his hips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's the lightsaber hand. I would guess.
I would think either one would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So accessories wise, and I haven't had a look at this. This is just a hilt.
Yeah, it's just a spare hilt.
What's that all about? That come out or?
Right.
There's a little pin on that hilt.
There's a little pin there, which is this lightsaber is done based on the actual replicas that they use in the film. So that little hilt, that little bevel thing there, is what they would normally stick the lightsaber hilt to.
Yeah.
When they were fighting.
That's good. Yeah.
So it's rather than it being based off the movie, it's actually based off the prop that they used in the film. So it just looks like that. Which I suppose it's a neat touch.
Yeah.
If you're going to look for things like that.
Yeah. So accessories wise, and I need to touch on that because that's something that come out when I opened the box, is I'm not a great fan of the stand.
No, the base is very plain and they've got a Star Wars sign on the bottom of it, which is a bit pointless.
If that isn't going to light up, and that's a grill stand with a red light underneath, that's going to look mint.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just something like that where you can shot some batteries in this grill. It's a grilled stand, and it lights up red because I think red and black with Vader go together. No nameplate. There's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a Star Wars on the bottom that maybe should be on the top.
I think it should.
Yeah, we can't compare the Vader one because I haven't got the stand, all the stand and accessories for Vader bar and the probe drive, which we can't expect to come with this because it's from a different film. Is boxed up in the loft. We've literally just got a figure compare going on.
Yeah, one thing we can compare, and we probably will, is there's some electronics on this, the same as with the Hot Toys. Now, obviously, that's one of them with a Hot Toys figure.
Yeah.
Is you get the arm with a saber hilt attached.
Yeah, it pushes
and
in from about the shoulder, from the elbow.
Yeah.
The actual Hot Toys Darth Vader video is on the YouTube channel. You'll have to scroll back through the videos because it's one of the early ones, but you'll find that we are completely truthful about the way, how badly Hot Toys made the battery access on that figure.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to this one. Do you want to show us how to light this bad boy up?
This, the electronics are just in the back of the figure there.
There's a little clip that attaches to. The batteries must be in there, and
batteries are already in now. I've literally had this figure out just to check everything was okay with it, and that's it. And literally that, you had a little plastic thing in there that you just pulled out, and then that connected the batteries. So the batteries are already in, but you can see there's a little screw so you can easily pull them out. And you literally just switch that on, and then there's your Vader lit up if you can see it.
That's a bit better. So straight away the difference definitely is this console here does not light up on the Hot Toys Darth Vader.
Yeah.
The belt does, but it's a bit of a knack on. I mean, the batteries are the size of my shit.
Yeah.
And trying to get them in with fingers like what we've got is nothing short of a nightmare, but we'll talk about it later on. But by and large, the overall look of it, well, we'll compare the head sculpts when, without getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
We'll do a compare, because I think you'll be able to take the head off that, can you, or not?
Possibly, yeah. We have a look. Now, one of the other things I'm going to point out, if you can see it with this, is underneath the mask. Don't know if you can on the video or not.
Yeah,
probably just to see it. Just to say gives a little bit of white flesh and that in there, as
it
if
looks
his,
scarred as well.
As if his head's underneath.
I'd love it if the head was there, you know.
Be beauty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if they give you like the head.
Yeah.
Did you say there was a deluxe version or what?
There was a deluxe version which I think they brought out when the very first release of the figure, which it was the head without the top part of the mask on, but you got the top part of the mask spare as well, and literally it was just sort of based on the likeness of, I think it was Sebastian Shaw that played him out of the mask in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just based on that, but it looked really cool, like all the flesh and that all torn away and what have you, and
class, man.
Scars on his face. It was a really nice touch. It's a shame I couldn't get that one, but you know, we leave things late.
Yeah.
And we see videos and we think, God, I want that figure, I want it now. So I ordered this one instead of waiting for the Rogue One version, which has been out on release and then gone out of stock, and I think they're doing more of it.
Alright.
But with this, what I will add is, I got this for Sideshow points. I think altogether the price of it was about $220. With the Sideshow points, I think I ended up paying $70 to $80 towards it, which was absolutely class for a figure. And the import charges for it, I got charged through FedEx, was only £24.
Class.
Which is crazy considering months earlier I paid 57 quid for Boba Fett.
It turned up in a week,
it was
didn't
here
it?
within a week, yeah, and that was ordering it after Christmas. So between Christmas,
really
literally just after New Year last week, this dropped.
I don't get it at all.
No.
It's fucking mad the way they work these shipping fees out, the import duties, and it's stopping us from using Sideshow. But I will say, if it stopped you from using Sideshow, and you've listened to other videos, or you've been told not to use Sideshow, don't do it, because the reward system, the reward point system, you can get what we're talking about right there, a figure for roughly 80 quid delivered, if you're in the UK or Europe even. what you need to do is keep an eye on, create a Sideshow account, and then when Spooktacular comes around, which starts I think at the start of October, runs all the way through October, they release codes, and granted, sometimes you need to be on within 15 minutes, sometimes you only need to be on within half a day. We stick all the codes up, or the codes that we can get, up on our Instagram channel, enter them onto your account, save them, and then once the Spooktacular's completed, literally a month later you get the Christmas, 21 days of Christmas or 25 days of Christmas, whatever it is, where you get another load of codes. So from this year alone, and this wasn't hitting every code, we got $70 from Spooktacular and we got $30 from the Christmas giveaway.
Yeah.
So even if it's a $2 code, a $3 code, $5, $10, by the end of the run, you're looking at a substantial amount, and these all roll over. You don't get any cut-off point with your rewards, so you could literally save up $150, which is making a figure like that turn out at $70.
Yeah.
Add your shit when you're looking at about 80 quid delivered to the UK, which is, for that, man, you can't fall off, can you?
No, definitely not.
So for that point of view, it is worthwhile just having a stagnant Sideshow.
Yeah, without a doubt. If you're not going to order from them, at least have one, and then you get your codes and everything on.
Yeah.
And them codes, it makes having an account worthwhile. And, you know, you might have the odd figure that you're going to do. I mean, order. And because you've got them points, then, you know, you might just order it from them. Fucking class.
Yeah. It is like. So yeah, let's Scott, there's some spare pegs, you clown.
I know, yeah. Do you know why? Because I've just took these off, and they were left in.
Ah, right.
So if you see me biting something on the camera, I was just biting the arms to get them damn things off.
Ah, right.
So literally.
So they are the same as the hot toys.
Yeah, they are.
They're exactly
the only
the same.
thing is I've got to get these fuckers back in now.
Well, you could put them in that arm and push them in. That's what you do with the hot toys one. Don't panic about it. It'll be all right. So accessories, I'm going to score the accessories. I'm scoring it down to a 3 because the stand's naff. It could have had a better stand. It could have had a light up stand, and it could have had a light up saber. I know you might not use it, but your Kylo Ren comes with one, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
And it looks class when they're turned on, even if you're just doing them for me to pop round yours. Here, look at this.
Yeah.
I do. It's the same with the Iron Man. You know, you don't have to give me a light up mask, but you do, because he looks class when it's turned on. I think that should have been incorporated with that. And
probably should have.
It's lost a point for that, and it's also lost a point for the stand, because the stand. Man, you could get that type of stuff off eBay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
The Star Wars thing should be on the top, or like I said, if they're not going to make that light up, just a grill with the lights underneath.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or at least put a nameplate on there.
Yeah, I mean, without standard is a nameplate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Without a doubt, just a nameplate on there. Without, like, that should just come with every single figure you buy. But I'm scoring it up a point because the way that they've incorporated the lights is far better than the Hot Toys one.
Yeah, it's much easier.
We'll see that when we do the compare. But so the accessories for me is scoring a 4. Ideally a 3. It's a 3, but I'm scoring it up because of that thing. Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep it as a 3. I think. Like I said, I'm really let down by the stand. I think it's plain boring. The lightsaber not lighting up, even though I wouldn't use it. I think, yeah. Fair enough. So yeah, and this little bit here that lights up, I'll probably class it as part of the figure, not an accessory, but that's just me. So yeah, the accessories for me.
Yes, and that your belt's connected to that figure, mine's not. My belt was
the belt comes
separately, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean the belt does come off. All the wires and that for it aligned inside the belt from something that I've seen. But yeah, well yeah, let's move on to the next bit.
Yeah, so the accessories are an overall total of 7, which isn't a bad score.
Yeah.
You know, it is let down by that. And the disappointing thing is, a Vader's a Vader. You know what I mean? You could literally get away with fucking sticking in a toy one from Toys R Us, really. And we'll show that with the Stormtrooper when we drop him down towards the end of the video. We haven't got a Hot Toy Stormtrooper, but he does a job for fucking 35 quid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could drop a Vader in. He wouldn't look anything like this with these drapes and stuff, you know what I mean? But what defines it is you've got Boba Fett there, and I think Boba Fett and him stood together would look class.
Oh yeah.
So I get it's not a Hot Toys one, I get it's a Sideshow one, but they could make the stand sort of similar, you know what I mean, where they stood on the grid of a fucking starship cruiser type of thing, and that would look class. But anyway, I don't tend to have man on the stands anyway, unless the require, like the Stormtrooper requires it, because he's not the sturdiest thing ever. But when you're shotting 30 quid at him, what do you expect? But that's the only thing. That's the only real bug about that.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a bit of a letdown, but it's on the other flip, it's interesting to see the comparison between what Hot Toys put in and what.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And we'll pick up on things because we've not looked at Vader for 6 fucking months. No. You know what I mean? The other Vader. This is Vader. So head sculpt.
Vader.
We're scoring it based on that. We're not doing the compare right now, so it's Vader. You know what I mean? Unless these little knobs here should be like a mil longer and shit like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? What the fuck? No one cares.
Yeah.
Unless you're a professor of Vader, then it's as good as what I think it's going to be. I like the little faceplate inside.
I'd go to college and take that course.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, professor of Vaderisms. I like the little thing inside, but I would like to see what that head sculpt looks like. You might get the head sculpt off eBay or something.
There's also, what we haven't pointed out is there's a little hook there on his chest for his chain, so his chain doesn't go up over and catch the bobble or anything underneath and you don't get caught. I think that's quite a nice touch.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hide it by putting his head down, but
his chain should be on shore anyway, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the chain should
have. Always on shore.
Yeah. And that just keeps it there, which is...
Yeah. 2 layers of clothing, like the leather look pants, the shiny plastic boots. At the end of the day, well, they're like shin guards, aren't they? Because they're not the same as what the actual boots are. They're just like shin pads. The head sculpt, I'm scoring a 5, without a doubt. Posability, you've just paused it, so
it's really free moving and easy.
Yeah.
I mean, the legs sort of are a little bit hindered underneath by how tight his costume and that is, but at least you know it's well made.
Yeah.
And you can still get the pose that you want, really.
Yeah. So yeah, posability's a 5. You're not gonna have him fucking doing breakdancing moves, are you?
Oh no.
You're gonna have him either choke holding some badass mobster out, or stood like that, or join me.
Yeah. Yeah.
See on there.
Get them lights on, so see them lights close up.
Head sculpt. There's his lights on there. Oh, his belt, he looks fucking cool, lads.
Yeah, it's a quality figure.
Yeah. And yeah, I think he gets a good score. It's only losing 3 points, so it's 37 out of 40 combined. I just like the way they've done the batteries. I'm not a big fan of the stand. The accessories, like you say, they've done the special edition. It would have been nice to have the unmasked head in there, but when you're picking these things up later, like we have to do, because you just can't go out and roll out every figure every time they come out. You know what I mean?
Oh no, definitely not.
I think he's spot on.
Yeah, he is. He's class. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
It's a couple of letdowns, but it's minor things. The only thing I'll say is if you're after a Vader and you can't get one, and you're worried that you won't be able to get hold of a Rogue One, because I dare say after people have seen the film, they've gone out and pre-ordered it because it's out of stock now. The Sideshow variant's really, really good, and it was here within a week. So that's the only other thing I can say on it, and you'll see the next video where we compare them.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
we'll cut this off because it will be in the same video, but we'll cut this off because this is its own review in its own right. So Yeah, man, you can look at every kind of Vader, can't you, and not be disappointed.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
just fucking, it's beaut.
Yeah.
Vader versus Terminator would be a beauty film.
I'd pay to see that.
I would.
I'd pay to make it.
Let's just make it with dolls.
Yeah.
It'd be the worst film ever. And the camera wouldn't fucking work anyway.
It'd be class.
So yeah, 37 out of 40.
Yeah.
Create yourself a
figure.
Sideshow account. Get the reward points stacked up. Get one of these bad boys for around about 70 quid delivered to the UK. We hope it's a bit lighter. He's a dark fucking lord anyway, so you can't, even if we put him under direct sunlight, he'd still be a dark bastard.
Look at him.
Yeah. So coming up is the
Smelling the
compare.
fart. Smelling the fart.
Just get Roger in him. Roger beside him.
Roger the Dodger.
Look at that.
Class.
Yeah. So yeah. Stay tuned. We're going to cut off. We'll come back with both Vaders down. We'll have a compare of the head sculpt. We'll have a compare of the body. We'll have a compare of the ship battery compartments.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all the comments. He's going to read off the spiel, and I'll just stay and play with these figures.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Loot Troop, Instagram The Loot Troop. You need to email us. It's loottroopers@gmail.com. That's MB.
And that's MB.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.